Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramanaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramanaya. Ekamaksharam Hridi Nirantaram Bhasate Swayam Likyate Katam Hridaya Kuhara Madhye Kevalam Brahmamatram Yahamahmiti Sakshat Atmarupena Bhati Hridi Vishamanasa Swam Chinvata Majjatava Pavana Chalanarodha Atmanishto Bhavatvam Deham Mrinmayavajjadatmakamaham Buddhirna tasyastyato Naham tattatapeta supti samaye Siddhatma sadbhavatah Koham bhavayutakvaradhiya Drishtatmanishtatmanam Soham spurtitaya Arunachala Shivaha Purno Vibhati Swayam Oham Spurtitaya Arunachala Shivaha Purno Vibhati Swayam. Namo Ramana. In the every Thursday Self-Enquiry Satsangh, we meet and we meditate on the two verses which are chosen from the Guru Vachaka Kovai written by Muruganar Swami, which is the compilation of the Upadesha from Ramana. And after we meditate on it, we sit down for self-enquiry for 15 and 10 minutes. The Satsang will continue with the summing up of these two verses by Sri Venkatesh Deshpandeji, and we will conclude by the chanting of Ramana Ashtottara to Bhagavan by Vaibhavji and Prarthanama. The verses that has been chosen for today's Satsang is the first one. It's from the section which says the state of equipoise. The state of equipoise. Verse number 1249. For those who are established in the Jnana Achara, the observance of Jnana, which takes the form of self-abidance and which is the most excellent observance, there is absolutely no necessity to observe the disciplines pertaining to caste and creed. Once again, for those who are established in Jnana Achara, the observance of Jnana, which takes the form of self-abidance and which is the most excellent observance, there is absolutely no necessity to observe the disciplines pertaining to caste and creed. Why not? Because except from the perspective of the alien body, which is a concept. There is not even the minutest difference of any kind in the perspective of the self. The transcendental truth of observing jnana, they need not follow any of the rules and regulations of any caste or a creed, because there is no other perspective than the perspective of this alien body. Bhagavan calls this, because this is alien body, because we do not know what it is made up of, what is happening within our body, and we consider that those visions, any other observances. I remember a story on Mal. Chellammal was an adopted daughter of Echammal, and Echammal had taken this vratam of serving Bhagavan and his devotees. So every day she used to cook and send the food up the hill to Skandashram. One day, Chellammal had brought lunch for Bhagavan, and Bhagavan always used to share, I can eat food today because Amma Echammal is also not having food. So she told that I will not have food. But Ramana told, if you are not, even I will not have food. So Bhagavan is known for his equality to everyone. So if one is not having food, even I will not have food. But Chellammal told, Bhagavan, but you should have food. And Bhagavan told her, Chellammal, for those who are in Satsangha, those who are in the such auspicious sacred place called Arunachala, and those who are with Bhagavan is the embodiment of the truth, the Sat. So those who are in the company of Jnanis or Rishis, they need not follow any rules and regulations. They need not follow any observance. So Chellammal and Bhagavan later, they told there is no need for this observance of fasting today. We can enjoy the meal. So they both sat down and ate the meal. And then Chellammal found one piece of and it was something was written in Sanskrit, a verse in Sanskrit. So she brought it to Bhagavan and asked, Bhagavan, what does this verse say? And Bhagavan told that these are verses from some scripture, and this is telling the same thing what I am telling you. It is telling that those who are in the company of the Jnanis, for them, they need not follow any observances. They can just be in the presence of that Jnani. And Ramana says, the Guru is within. The Sat is within. The truth is within. What we need to do is to be in connection with that Sat. That is the true Satsangha. So if we are in Satsangha, if we are ever in communion with that reality, that self which is shining within us, there is Dvadashi. When there is no food, it is Ekadashi. So such will become our state. This thought is arising from this false identity. What is that false identity? That I am this body, and this body is alien, says Bhagavan. So that thought importance. So quickly you need to ask the question, from where is this thought arising? For whom is this thought? The answer is for me. Then quickly one needs to turn towards the self with the question, who am I? If this question is held with great devotion and with great tenacity, without any tiresomeness, then the true self will shine forth. Until then, let us practice self-enquiry. We'll practice now for 15 minutes. This is chosen from Guru Vachaka Kovai. Verse number 774. The lazy state wherein you exist motionless, and shine is the state of Swarupa. In that supreme state, you have become that. It cannot be attained except by direct, excellent and rare tapas. You should therefore honor those who are established in that laziness as holy beings. The verse says, the lazy state wherein you exist motionlessly, and shine is the state of Swarupa. In that supreme state, you have become that. It cannot be attained except by direct, excellent and rare tapas. You should therefore honor those who are established in that laziness as holy beings. There's an explanation for this. This state is ironically exalted as lazy because there is no one left there who can do anything. This state is ironically exalted as lazy because there is no one left there who can do anything. Muruganar wrote in Padamalai that Bhagavan bestowed this state on him. The golden Padam Bhagavan completely abolished my wandering around as a wicked one and made me shine as a perfect idler. Even the actions I perform, believing them to be my own, are in reality the actions of Padam, the complete and absolute truth. Once again, Murugana Swami in Padamala is singing, the golden Padam, Bhagavan, completely abolished my wandering around as a wicked one and made me shine as a perfect idler. Even that action I perform, believing them to be my own, are in reality the actions of Padam, the complete and absolute truth. Bhagavan mentioned this state of laziness in Aksharamana Male. If I sleep consciously as a lazy one, Shombiyai Shumma Suhamundurangidil Solverengati Arunachala. If I sleep consciously as a lazy one, remaining still and consuming bliss, this is the supreme state. Is there any other than this, O Arunachala? If there is, please tell me. If I sleep consciously as a lazy one, remaining still and consuming bliss, this is the supreme state. Is there any state other than this, O Arunachala? If there is, please tell me. When Muruganar wrote his Tamil commentary on Aksharamanamale Virutti Urai and showed it to Bhagavan, Bhagavan added the following verse from Tirumandiram to the section of Muruganar's manuscript that dealt with this verse. The place where the lazy ones dwell is pure space. The place where the lazy one rests is pure space. The consciousness of the lazy ones remains place which the Vedas have abandoned as beyond their scope. The lazy ones have gained the state in which they are sleeping, totally unaware of the Vedas. The last line says, the lazy ones have gained the state in which they are sleeping, totally unaware of the Vedas. Tirumula's Tirumandiram, it says, the place where the lazy ones dwell is pure space. The place where the lazy ones rest is pure space. The consciousness of the lazy ones remain in that place which the Vedas have abandoned as beyond their scope. The lazy ones have gained the state in which they are sleeping, totally unaware of the Vedas. Here, Muruganar Swami and Bhagavan are telling us that state of jnana is the state of laziness. Why laziness? Because there is no other entity which is actually doing. There is nothing that we can actually do. Everything is already taken care. Everything is happening according to the divine plan. The Upadesha which he gave to his mother. Avaravar prapta prakaram adarkanavan angangirundu aatti veppan. The Supreme will be there, everywhere, and he is making us do what we need to do. And so what is destined to happen will surely happen, how much ever effort you may put to stop it. But what is not lazy? Nanda Kumarji always used to remind us that the self-enquiry, lazy sadhana, it is paripurna sadhana, because the whole mind is focused and is inquiring from where is this mind arising from, where is this notion I arising from. So it needs complete mulu muyarchi. It requires complete focus and attention. So the practice of enquiry is full mulu muyarchi. It is full of effort. But when that state of the self is attained, then we understand that there was no need of any effort, because everything was happening as per the divine plan. There was no effort, there was no another destination to reach. We are already reached. We were already that. What we were seeking is what we understand. So, why is it so difficult to be lazy? We are so habituated to keep working all the time, doing this, doing that, commenting on this, commenting on that. We are incapable of being still and lazy like Bhagavan. Bhagavan says, Nashtamanaso utkrishta yogina krityamasti kim swastithim yatha. That great sages who have Nashtamanaso utkrishta yogina, the great yogis, for them, what is there to do? Krityamasti kim swastithim yatha. The only thing that they have to do is to abide in the self, and everything is taken care. If you are in the Bhakti Marga, Gita Acharya says, Ananyashchintayanto mam ye janaha pariyuksham nityabhiyuktanam yogakshemam vahamyaham. If those who are without thinking of anything else, Ananyashchintayanto mam ye janaha pariyupaste, who are only thinking about me, their yogakshema I will take care. They don't have to do any work. I will take care. But we are incapable of doing that. We are always constantly affected by action. So this beautiful story which our devotee from Nakjalji he shared, where once a cleaner in a temple, every day he used to clean the temple, and one day he felt very pity on the God's plight. He thought, this God has to stand every day in one place, not doing anything. He should be still like a statue, motionless. Such a boring job. So he prayed to God. He told, oh God, we can exchange our role for one day. I will stand here like a statue for one whole day, and you can finish the work that I do in the temple, and you can go out and look at the whole world, enjoy, have an excursion for one day, and you can come back. Okay? And Bhagavan, the God, is so compassionate. He agreed. He told, okay, my Bhakta, I will listen to you. Tomorrow we'll do that. But one great instruction. The instruction is that you should stand motionless like a statue. Murti bankar khade raho. You should not do any movement. Whatever may happen, you should not open your mouth, you should not do anything, you should be still like a murti. Okay, this is the only condition. If you agree for this, then I will exchange the role and I will do your work and go around the world. And the devotee told, yes. What is difficult in being still? I will do that job. So he stood like the murti, and that God in the form of that cleaner, he finished cleaning and he went out for parikrama of the world. And this person, the cleaner, was standing like the murti. And there, a very, very rich man, he came and he bowed to the God. His wallet full of lot of money, he dropped it and he left the place. And this person who was standing like a murti to remind him, oh, you've left your wallet. But he was reminded what God had told, Murti bankar khade raho, be still. And then came a poor man. Poor man did not have any money. He came and prayed, oh God, I don't have any money. How will I take care of my family and my children? And how will I pay the rent? How will I get the grocery for the house? I'm in such a bad situation. I don't have any job. I don't have any money. You have to save me. When he is doing namaste to God, he finds the wallet full of money. Then he's so happy and says, oh God, you are so quick. You just listen to my prayers and you have given me this money. Thank you so much. So he says thank you to God and he is going away. Then he is wanting to stop this cleaner who is standing like the God's murti. He wants to tell, hey, it's not your money. I did not give rich man's money. But the poor man took the wallet and was going away. And then came a sailor. Sailor fell at the feet of the God and told, oh Swami, I am going on a ship journey for next 6 months. And please take care of my family. And please take care of me in the ship because it is unpredictable. Anything may happen in the ocean. So please take care of me and also take care of my family. So when he was praying this, the rich man came with the police and telling that I had my wallet is lost. And they found that this sailor was here and they told maybe this sailor has taken my wallet. And all the police were ready to arrest that sailor. And now that cleaner who was standing like Murti could not hold on. And he quickly told. And then everybody was shocked. Oh, God is speaking. So God is speaking the truth. They told, this sailor has not done anything. Leave him. He is innocent. Before him, a very, very poor man had come. Catch hold of him. He is the one who has taken the wallet. And he did all these things. And at the end of the day, the God came back to the temple. And he came and asked the cleaner, how was the day? Were you standing like Murti? Did you do like what I told? And the cleaner says, I did something better. Me to stand like Murti, but something great, the wrong was happening and I have corrected it. So he told. Then the God was shocked. He told, what did you do? And he narrated all that had happened. And the God told, oh my, you have done such a great mistake of moving. I had told you to become Murti, but because you moved, you created all the problems. The thing was that sailor was getting onto a ship which is going to sink mid-ocean. So I wanted to save him from that. So I wanted to send him to the jail for some days so that he misses his ship, so that he is protected. And that poor man is a true devotee. I wanted to help him. And that rich man is a culprit. He is doing all Mosa, that is, he is doing all not the proper way of working, and he is cheating people and he is making money. So I wanted at least by this dana, he is not doing any dana, but at least by unknowing dana to this old man, he would have gained some merit, some punya. But what you did completely disturbed the divine plan. So, the moral of the story is that the only good can happen if we are lazy and we abide in our own true nature, which is divine, which is motionless. But when we abide as that, true good will happen to the whole world, and that is what Ramana says. So let us all practice this great good to the world by turning back our attention towards the heart and trying to be still and motionless and silent. Let us practice self-enquiry for the next 10 minutes. Bhagavate Shri Ramanaya. Namo Ramana. I request Venkatesh Deshpandeji to give the sum up of this session.
Ramana. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Jnanamulam Gurur Murti, Pujamulam Pulam Mokshamulam Guru Kripaha. Mokshamulam Guru. Namo Ramana. If you look at Bhagwan's life, if you see in his childhood, but he had the Arunachal. It was very natural. It happening to me, it must be happening to everybody. So till he got the information that Arunachala is a place in Thiruvannamalai. So when when he was with his family, with his mother, sorry, with his brother, he's not doing anything. He used to be sitting quietly, sometimes doing nothing. And they used to think, his brother used to think, what's going to happen to this fellow if he doesn't study properly? What will become of him? There was a sense of concern about his laziness. And then he had the death experience. And then he moved to Tiruvannamalai. Still, there was another sense of laziness, till Ganapati Muni came along and said, he is Bhagwan Sri Ramana Maharshi. No, that same person was again in a state of laziness, but he was established in the self. Jagrat Shushupti, he was in total stillness within, total awareness, but stillness within. And that same person earlier who was questioned about, he is wasting his life, he's being lazy. What's going to happen to this fellow if he doesn't study well? He's not not concentrating on studies. What's going to happen? The self. And suddenly, he's still lazy. But then everybody becomes a devotee of him. His laziness is there, but it's a laziness in the self. It's not but the normal laziness that we know of. Look at it. You can be lazy. You can do nothing. You need not do anything. Why? Because you become everything. There's nothing to do. You've got to do something. Either you're doing or you're being. Why are you doing something? Because you need to get somewhere. You don't have to do anything. Actions happen automatically. Whatever has to happen by the bodies will happen. So for us also, Bhagavan is trying to tell us the same thing. Be established in the self. When you establish in the self, there's another type of laziness. And that laziness is the high.
conclude today's satsang with the offering of Ramanashtottara. We have Prarthanama, who will be Ramanashtottara, and we offer the flowers of attention to Arunachala Ramana, who is shining in every heart. So let us practice. Who is listening to this Ramana Ashtottara and continue our inquiry when the Ashtottara is being chanted? The Ramana Ashtottara by Prarthana.
Namo Ramana. Tam Sri Ramanashtottara Shatanamavalihi Abhara Satchit Sukhavara Rashe Yasyomi Matram Bhuvanam Samastam Guhatahitam Tam Ramanam Gabhiram Chintavihinam Hridachintayami Om Mahasena Mahumsena Jataya Namaha Om Sri Ramanaya Namaha Om Gurave Namaha Om Akhanda Samvidakara कारणोद्भवाय नमः ॐ श्री भूमिनाथस्थलोस्थिताय नमः ॐ पराशरकुचकुलोत्तंसाय नमः ॐ सुन्दराय तपःफलाय नमः ॐ कमनीय सुचारित्राय नमः ॐ सहायाम्बा सहायवते नमः ॐ शोणाचलमहोलीनमानस ॐ श्रीमद्वादशाङ्कमहास्थले लब्धविद्योदयाय नमः ॐ महाशक्तिनिपातेन प्रबुद्धाय नमः ॐ परमार्थविदे नमः ॐ तीव्राय नमः ॐ पितृपदान्वेषिणे नमः ॐ इन्दुमौलिना पितृमते नमः ॐ पितुरादेशतः शोणशैलं प्राप्ताय नमः ॐ तपोमयाय नमः ॐ उदासीनाय नमः ॐ महायोगिने नमः ॐ महोत्साहाय नमः ॐ कुशाग्रदिये नमः ॐ शान्तसङ्कल्पसंरम्भाय नमः ॐ सुसन्दृशे नमः ॐ सवित्रे नमः ॐ स्थिराय नमः ॐ तपक्षपितसर्वाङ्गाय नमः ॐ ॐ चन्द्रिकासतः श्रीमण्डितानन्दमण्डलाय नमः ॐ शूतवाट्यां समासीनाय नमः ॐ चूडिताखिलविभ्रमाय नमः ॐ वेदवेदान्ततत्त्वज्ञाय नमः ॐ चिन्मुद्रिणे नमः ॐ त्रिगुणादिगाय नमः ॐ विरूपाक्षगुहावासाय नमः ॐ विराजितचलाकृतये नमः ॐ पूर्णाय नमः ॐ गम्भीराय नमः ॐ परमाचार्याय नमः ॐ सुप्रसन्नाय नमः ॐ अभयप्रदाय नमः ॐ दक्षिणास्यनिभाय नमः ॐ धीराय नमः ॐ दक्षिणाभिमुखाय नमः ॐ स्वराजे नमः ॐ महर्षये नमः ॐ भगवते नमः ॐ ॐ विमलाय नमः ॐ दीर्घदर्शिने नमः ॐ आप्ताय नमः ॐ ऋषिमार्गप्रदर्शकाय नमः ॐ समदृशे नमः ॐ सत्यदृशे नमः ॐ सत्याय नमः ॐ प्रशान्ताय ॐ मृदुभाषिणे नमः ॐ दयार्णवाय नमः ॐ श्रीशोणाचलदिग्बोधस्कन्दाश्रमनिकेतनाय नमः ॐ सद्दर्शनोपदेष्ट्रे नमः ॐ सद्भक्तवृन्दपरिवृताय नमः ॐ गणेशमुनिभृङ्गेन सेविताङ्घ्रिसरोरुहाय नमः ॐ गीतोपदेशसारादिग्रन्थसञ्चिन्नसंशयाय नमः ॐ नमः ॐ रसज्ञाय नमः ॐ सौम्याय नमः ॐ आत्मवते नमः ॐ सर्वावनिमतस्थानामाराध्याय नमः ॐ सर्वसद्गुणिने नमः ॐ आत्मारामाय नमः ॐ महाभागाय नमः। ॐ मातृमुक्तिवे नमः। ॐ पावकोज्ज्वलाय नमः। ॐ दर्शनादकसंहारिणे नमः। ॐ मौनेन स्वात्मबोधकाय नमः। ॐ ऋच्छान्तिकरसान्निध्याय नमः। ॐ स्वर्णाद्बन्धमोचकाय नमः। ॐ अन्तस्मिरचण्डांशवे नमः। ॐ संसाराष्टे नमः। ॐ ॐ अविच्युतनिजप्रज्ञाय नमः। ॐ नैसर्गिकमहातपंशुषपसे नमः। ॐ कमण्डलुधराय नमः। ॐ शुभ्रकौपीनवसनाय नमः। ॐ गुहाय नमः। ॐ दण्डपाणये नमः। ॐ कृपापूर्णाय नमः। ॐ भवरोगविषग्वराय नमः। ॐ स्कन्दाय नमः। ॐ सेनान्वे नमः। ॐ पुरुषोत्तमाय नमः। ॐ श्रीरमण भगवते नमः। श्रीरमणाष्टोत्तरशतनाम पूजां समर्पयामि। यस्थानोररुणाचलस्य पदयोः स्मृत्याजनं प्राप्यत दिव्यानुग्रह सुप्रवाह कराट् तस्मै श्रीरमणाय ते नमः इदं लोकोत्तरज्योतिषे। ॐ नमो भगवते श्रीरमणाय।
Namo Ramana. Thank you, Prarthana. Thank you to all the Satsangis for being a part of this Satsang. Om Namo Bhagavate Shri Ramanaya.